so they just barely launched Folio and the Way of the Truth Seeker event, and well as Folio's Codex events. So we have Way of the Truth Seeker, uncover Folio's ancient mysteries and the powers of forgotten knowledge. So you have login every day. This is a 7-day event. Completing quests or missions on the mystery of ancient knowledge special event map. We have buying emeralds. We have get VIP. This might be a good time. We talked about this yesterday in my weaving patterns videos. This might be a good time to buy that pass and stuff. Like there's some double dipping opportunities here. You give 10,000 VIP points, you will get this unique. Spending emeralds, up to 150,000, you'll get more of these ink energies. Open chest tower, 150 chests over 7 days. You will have to open like probably like 5 extra a day. Let's see, 7 times 15. Yeah, you'd probably have to open like maybe a bit more. You might have to open like 6 or 7 extra a day actually. So not too hard to get, but you will have to open a few extra chests a day. Spending emeralds, we talked about that one. Spending your archaeologist tools. So there's probably going to be a treasury again. Defeat the Uber. No, these aren't the Uber boss. Defeat the bosses at level 130. So all the bosses on the map. So just have to defeat all the bosses at level 130. That's not too bad. So Way of the Truth Seeker. Folio's Codex. Okay, this is where you fight the Uber boss. Now it goes to level 300. You can get a totem. Alright, so reach the glyph level for Folio. 150. Like I said, I got this already. Like I said, I did a video where I buffed him up and reviewed him the other day. I'll probably link that at the end of this one, but right, you can get a lot of wisdom scrolls. So just reach his glyphs. That's 150 is not too bad. You can literally get all glyphs, all 5 of his glyphs to level 30 to get 150. So that's pretty easy. A lot of these wisdom scrolls for that. Get Folio to absolute star. You don't get a whole lot for this one. So if you can't quite get his souls, it's not that big of a deal. Upgrade hero skins 150 times. Ooh, there's a lot on this one. So 150 skins, pretty easy. You can literally just do low level skins on heroes. Like I said, you could literally just like level 1 to 10 or whatever on 15 different heroes or 15 different skins. Shouldn't be too hard to get that one. Promote Folio to red rank. If you get a red rank, that's actually a big upgrade versus the other ones. If you can't get a red rank, these quest lines are a big deal. So Ascension Glyph 30 times. Not a lot on this one though. The rewards on this aren't that great. You could probably ignore this one. Reach artifact level on Folio's weapon. Level 80 is not too bad. That's just purple rank, so most you could probably do this one. Oh, this is just leveling up his skills to 400 again. Not a lot of scaling on this one. The rewards on this are pretty bad, so like if you aren't gonna, like I said, 400, like I said, it's leveling up skills and not that expensive, but I mean, it's the rewards aren't that great, so I wouldn't worry too much about them unless you need to. Yeah, like I said, there's some double dip with the weaving patterns. Let's see. Spending emeralds has some double dipping. Get VIP points has double dipping. I don't say to spend energy on either of these though. Alright, and then if you can buy, so you have all this stuff here. So you could buy ascension bundles here. You get daily energies. Nice. Event ticket. Alright, so there's like an event ticket you can buy. Folio souls, you get a unique. There are some bundles, energy bundles, and these will give your guildmates like some ink energy. This one, this was better than that one. This is better than that one. It's because you would get your guildmates more like, so this one's like said, it's the value stops really increasing after this one. This is probably the first two, the value's not as high. This one has pretty good value. Like the value of these ones, like this one, I mean, honestly, this one might be the best overall value just because you get the 50,000 emeralds. like I said, I think this is probably the best overall value on this one. But the value on these ones aren't too far behind. Biggest one is this one gives you pretty good emerald value versus like the others. I mean, still 50,000 emeralds for is not the best because you could like we have a 5x right now, so 50,000 emeralds. You know, that's a lot to spend for 50,000 emeralds considering we have a 5x going right now. So I keep that in mind. And then I guess we're gonna do the story stuff. You have your daily fights and stuff. Uh, let's see here. Oh, oh, and you get archaeologist tools from the get-go. Okay, nice. So that's way better. Workshop. Oh, we actually have all the artifacts unlocked from the get-go, so that's good. None of this waiting stuff for like a week before you can actually do the full event. Okay, that just makes it a lot simpler. Holy crap, that's actually nice. Bonuses. Oh, this is the Uber Boss Triumph of the Mind. And the Path to Glory. So this is the mini season. You get some extra souls. Tickets $15. Alright, like this is probably the best medals bundle. There's probably medals bundles, huh? Oh, and there's a folio shop. Yes, I'll have to do a couple of different videos, but let's do this here. Story. This map will lead us to something important. We can't let it fall into the demon's hands. If the archive is that valuable, we'll have enough people fighting for us. That's the privilege anyway. Let's be careful. How curious. You seem to admire knowledge, yet you forget that 72% of similar relics were destroyed because of people's greed. What are you planning to do with said knowledge? You're a talking book. Is this the knowledge we've been looking for? That's right, I'm Folio, a corpus of various information. Calling me a book is akin to calling the universe a star chart, but I'll let it slide. Incredible! You're not just a book, you're a person. Whose side are you on? That depends on your actions, by the way. We're already being watched. This knowledge is ours now, so it's worth loads of gold. I knew we had company. They've been watching us for a while. You heroes are strong enough to protect the relics that could be saved, still be saved, right? Or at least me? This book will earn us a mountain of gold. Alright, so we do get that, yeah, so let's see, I guess we have to use Folio. We only get... Okay, but we can use Celeste. Get this one. Oh, we got Orion. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good team right here. This is a good team right here, guys. This is the good team. Alright. Those robbers knew what we were looking for. Excellent, your tactics were 90% optimal. Folio, don't you know you almost perished? Aren't you scared? Of course, but like all knowledge, I often require protection. You have my gratitude. So, we saved you. What now? There's a key hidden in an abandoned temple. Without it, my knowledge would be absolutely pointless. But if you help me, I'll help you too. Why would we need a key? Isn't knowledge invaluable in and of itself? It's a complicated question and one better answered with a demonstration. If it helps us beat the demons, I'm in. Excellent. No time like the present. There's a lot to do. All right. We need to stock up on food and water. The desert is an unforgivable mistress. We seem to have a problem. I take it you're as broke as ever, gal? Money is such a primitive concept. Humans can survive up to 72 hours off food in theory. The more you know. Thanks, Folio. But theory won't save us when we need actual supplies. How about a deal? We'll give you everything you need if you get us through the dangerous part of the route. We'll help, but that's where we're headed anyway. A sensible decision. Your skill in battle will help you pay your way there. Do you ever stop your calculation just think about people? Not so loud. Something's coming. Beast, watch out! I've waited 2 years the chance to rob this caravan. Alright. Bye-bye. That was close. Is everyone okay? Thank you, heroes. We wouldn't have made it without you. And this weird book, who are you? I'm Folio, the keeper of knowledge that your ancestors combined couldn't hope to comprehend in 1,000 years. Ah, you're so arrogant. 1,000 years, you're a living miracle. Would you look at that? Folio just got his first fan. More importantly, we have supplies now. Let's spend the night here. We need rest. Resting here would be reasonable, but remember the path to great knowledge is always a challenging one. We'll be fine. We can continue the journey tomorrow. All right. The wind is picking up. We can't stop here. This is no ordinary storm. It came on suddenly. Its intensity, it's not natural. This is a challenge. The sandstorm is testing us, body and soul. Those who succumb to chaos lose everything. We need to stick together. This storm will saw us whole if we get separated. I see some figures. Are those the merchants from the caravan? We're in luck. Finally, some good news. Wait, they're moving too fast. Those are not merchants. They're armed. Those are desert bandits. They're coming for us. Get ready. The spirits of the desert are testing our resilience. Stay on your toes. We can't get through this together. Your bodies will be swallowed by the sand. Yeah, no, this team's gonna plow through these story fights. No problem. Bye-bye. 16 seconds. A storm's dying down, but at what cost? We're exhausted, covered in sand, and almost out of supplies. It would make sense to search our assailants. Their belongings could be of use to us. I'm not a fan of looting bodies, but we don't really have a choice. They felt the need to rob us too. This could be our chance to balance the scales. What's that? Looks like some ancient inscription. This is the language of your ancestors. The plaque speaks of guardians protecting knowledge in the desert temple. But what if it's a trap? How can we trust a bunch of old scribbles? Seeking the truth is always a risk, but if you hesitate, the likelihood of failure is 78%. We've lived through the day, and that's good enough for me. Tomorrow we'll have a new journey full of new hopes. All right. Look at this place. A real oasis. The water, the shade. It's like I'm dreaming. It's good to be true. Something's off here. The desert is cunning. Uses your desires to trick you. But if the oasis is real, it could save us. We need to check it out. Galahad, think. When has fate ever handed us gifts so charitably? 92% of anomalies encountered in the desert are illusions, but we can still check if we're careful. Okay, let's head in. If it's a trap, we'll just fight our way out. Better keep your arms ready, just in case. I know I will. What? The ground's moving. It's a trap! It's a quicksand in the desert, Guardian. They're challenging us. Surrender, accept your fate, and remain here. We've made it, but they almost won. Even the ground wants to destroy us. This whole place is drenched in hostility. You've passed the first test. The desert will release you from its hull, but you'll have to face even more momentous challenges. More symbols, what do they mean? It's a map that shows the way to a genie's sanctuary. Maybe you'll be able to help us. A genie sounds like more trouble. Genies are no friends of mortals. Their help always comes at a steep price. We've come too far to stop now. The only way is forward. But how can we keep going when we don't know the whole truth, Folio? The rift between us keeps growing because of your secrets. You can't fully trust anything that could be called into question. All right, Mira. Is this the sanctuary? It looks abandoned. Hey, it's actually one of these slides from Amira's release event story. Still, I can feel something powerful. Be careful. The lamp in the middle is the source. Don't touch it unless you absolutely have to. Genies are famous for their tricks. Here, I want to make a wish. Thanks for the heads up, Folio. This is no laughing matter. Every choice you make here could cost us our lives. Mortals, your kind is rarely brave enough to come here. What brings you to my sanctuary? We're trying to get to a certain temple. Care to help us out? I could point you in the right direction if you solve my riddles, but you'll have to pay the price if you fail. Ask away. I move forward and you can never turn me back. What am I? Oh, that's easy. It's a donkey. They're so stubborn. Excellent. I haven't had this much fun in ages. Your first test is a failure. Gosh, Dana Galahad. Thea had it, and you interrupted her because you're a freaking idiot. Oh my gosh. Your arrogance is truly astounding. Nice. We made it. Barely. Did you really think you could outsmart a genie? That was so reckless of you. Emotions breed mistakes, but you weathered the storm. That's impressive. Interesting. You've proven your strength, but strength isn't everything. The temple you seek sits at a point where worlds meet. It will either grant you more power or take it all away. And you'll want us to pay for this bit of info too, right? Naturally. All you have, something valuable in your person. I want whatever that is. We found an artifact you earlier. It's useless to us, but might satisfy the genie. That's not your call to make, Folio. The artifact could be important. You've made your choice. The temple is beyond the horizon. Remember, your doubts will be your worst enemy within its walls. The temple will test us both body and soul. So, do human emotions make you strong or weak? Which is it? They make us vulnerable and give us strength to go on at the same time. It's hard to explain. Don't overanalyze things, Folio. Your heart is what matters most, not your calculations. My heart, that might be more difficult than any probability analysis. All right. The closer we get, the more I feel like we're being watched. It's from late in the campaign. Not just that, it's as if this place wants us gone. The storm, the quicksand, has been fighting us every step of the way. The causes aren't natural. This is a magic barrier created to protect the temple from unwanted visitors. We might count as such too. And here come the other visitors. Who the hell is that? Relic hunters. They're hoping for easy pickings, but they don't know what they're playing with. We can't let them pass. One wrong move from them could lead to disaster. I agree. They're putting everyone's lives at risk. The temple won't forgive carelessness. Everything for the temple will be ours. Don't even try. All right. Bye-bye. I didn't expect us to get in their way. It was probably their last chance. They were blinded by greed. Their actions could lead to a disaster. How curious. This amulet is a key. Without it, you wouldn't have been able to continue your journey. Good thing we stopped them in time. Which means we're not wasting our time here. This had to happen. Can you feel that? It's like reality is breaking apart. The whole world seems different somehow. Look around. Something strange is going on. I think our reality is starting to shift. This temple is a challenge, but started before we even entered. Whatever's waiting inside, we're ready. We've come too far to stop now. All our strengths and our weaknesses will be laid bare here. If you're not ready, you will be destroyed. The pressure, it's getting harder with every step we take. Like this place knows us better than we do. This is the Temple of Truth. It will reveal our true nature. All right, last one. These glyphs, it's like they're watching us. They're alive. It's an ancient language. Every line, every character is imbued with magic. Temple decides who to grant entrance to. So you're telling me that we've come all this way to be judged? Great. And here comes the judge. Excellent. According to my estimates, we had an 83.7% chance of meeting a guardian. I'm glad we actually did. And how is that useful to us? Ideally, he could be a way to make contact peacefully. In reality, the ways of the temple are unpredictable. We'll have to convince him we're not the enemy, but if he attacks... That's the guardian knowledge. He protects that which we are after. But to procure said thing, we'll have to pass a test of some sort. How do we prove our worth? Only those who understand the true value of knowledge can pass. I shall test your wits, resilience, and unity. Prepare yourselves. This is a test, and let us still have... Then we still have a chance. Let's work together to pass it. Knowledge will be revealed only to true heroes. Alright, let's go. Augustus and Ryan are just destroying this stuff. Bye-bye. You've passed the test. Your wits, resilience, and unity are all up to par. But beware, the knowledge you seek is not what it seems. Excellent, your tactics were 92% optimal. Now that we're here, it's time for me to reveal the truth. Folio, what is the meaning of this? My friends, you are finally ready to learn the truth. You've mistaken your target, my friends. What you've sought this whole time is me. I've been watching you and conducting certain tests. The temple is my creation, a tool to evaluate people. So all this was your plan. We had to cross the desert, face so many challenges, risk our lives. Was that part of your experiment too? Wrong. It wasn't an experiment. It was a test of your resolve. Not a trap, but a necessary series of trials. But why? Why didn't you just tell us? Because unlimited access to knowledge can pose a threat. I had to see if you could handle the things that will follow. So what now? Are we supposed to take you at face value? In theory, you could decide not to trust me, but as my prognosis says that your mission has an 84% chance to fail if you refuse my assistance. In that case, we'll accept your help, but if you betray us... In terms of logic, the probability of my betrayal is equal to 0. You mentioned testing us, so do you believe us to be worthy? Not just about belief. I've calculated to be true, but for the first time, numbers don't seem to be as important. So you have a good feeling about us? Probably. It must be your influence. It would be logical to assume that prolonged exposure to humans helps with empathy. Those aren't just calculations anymore, Folio. You're starting to feel. Feelings are a curious phenomenon. They cannot be quantified, but that's kind of nice. Welcome to the team then, Folio. Alright. They could have put a "Don't judge a book by its cover" pun joke in there somewhere, but they didn't. Okay. Oh, and the treasuries here. It looks like, yeah, we have forgotten treasury, so we will do some more videos. But like I said, if you want to know more about Folio, though, I did do like a full like buffing up and review of him, which you can find down below. As always, thank you for watching.